Wow, I'm out of practice. 3 weeks, not a shot. There we go. Hey, Scruffy Nerd, how you doing, bud? Long time no see. How's everything going? Andrew, what's up, man? Man, it's been like 3 weeks since I've done any shooting at all. I think I held the frame in my hand for about 10 minutes showing some kids how to shoot, but that was last weekend. But it's been pretty bad, and I'm feeling weird shooting today. We're out here in the rain, and I was like, man, I can't miss another live. I got to get one going today. Hopefully, some people show up, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We only just begun, so hopefully we have some people come in today. Too busy garden? No, actually, man. This last week I had my son's birthday party. It was his 18th birthday. We had a bunch of things going on, so it was kind of rough. But anyway, we ended up locking it down a little bit. Finally, we had my wife's birthday. We had Mother's Day, and then it was my son's birthday, and everything was landing on the weekend. So I just didn't have time. Yeah, it's been rough. Hello, bud. Been well. Working a lot. How you doing? I'm trying my best, man. Hey, did you go to ECSD this year? Hey, Mudbug, what's happening, bro? How you doing, man? Let's get that microphone adjusted a little bit. It keeps on crashing into my glasses. Yeah, it's too bad that we have the rain today. It would have been nice to have been down on the grass. Feels good to be shooting the Avro again, though. I absolutely love this frame. I brought out two with me today. We've got I've got my Avro, which is my everyday shooter, and I brought out another one that was made by Andrew over at Prime 4 Catapults, the Avro Ergo, which is a damn good frame. I'll probably switch about halfway. I wanted to get this being my go-to sling. I wanted to get practicing into it. Lately, I've been doing a lot of switching back and forth on different slingshots, and I want to make sure I get it locked in with just one of them. And I'm hoping this week we'll start getting those. I'll get a video up, at least one or two of the Sling Ting ghost bands, the white ghost bands. And then I'm going to be gone for a week. I'll be gone for a week in Northern Ontario on a canoe camping trip. So I got to get some of that stuff done as soon as possible. See how it goes. Rain here in Louisiana? Yeah, buddy. I think there's rain everywhere today. Let's get that chat filter going here. To all messages. Keeps on doing the, yo, Rick and Raccoon, what's up, man? Been well, working a lot. How you doing? Yeah, same thing. Yeah, there's been a couple of days. in the last couple of weeks, where I've been coming home from work and just had nothing left. It was like just sit down and basically stare at the wall until it was dinner time type thing. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks, but the good thing is that we've gotten around that corner of craziness. So I've got a good 2 weeks ahead of me, where I'm just doing a little bit of prep, a little bit of stuff like that, and then what the fuck is that? Some weird ass worm. Holy shit! I wonder if you guys will be able to see this. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Yeah, some kind of like an inchworm thing. I don't think I'll be able to see it to you. It just curled up. It's right on my lilac tree. Yeah, and then I'm gonna be when I have to do a video of what I'm gonna be bringing with me on my camping trip. Kind of like a loadout vid, and then I think I'm gonna film the video, the trip. We'll see if we can get some good footage, some good fishing. Show us the setup of the camp, all that kind of thing, and then I don't know what we'll do after that. But I got to get those reviews done. Scruffy mud bug. Nope. I got 90s in California today. Ah, no. Nothing but sunshine, eh? In the Sunshine State, I guess. Nothing but sunshine in California. Yeah. Yeah, here we've got, well, it's been weird the last few days. We've had a lot of rain, and really, really hot weather for here. We were all in that 30 degree weather range. And with the Humidex, we were around 31, 32, which was pretty hot. So we're looking at somewhere around, I guess around 100 degrees here. Pretty stinking hot. High 90s anyway. I don't know what the 'What the conversion is into Fahrenheit for that. 32, 31 degrees. With the feels like was pretty brutal though, I'll tell you that. We had something like, fuck, I don't know. A good week of that weather. Really, really hot. Yeah, it's been tough. Yo, what's up, JR? How you doing, buddy? Zach, how you doing, man? Yeah, so we're shooting this guy today. It's first time getting out and shooting in weeks. It feels really damn good now, I gotta tell you. And I think a little bit later we'll be switching it up to this one. I don't know if you guys have seen a Avro Ergo yet, but yeah, this one right here. You can see it's got a nice little contour to it to make it a little bit more comfortable. But it's pretty nice. Yo, Michael Curtis, how you doing, buddy? If you want to see a side-by-side comparison, I'll show it to you. So that's pretty much it. The hole, pinky hole is a little bit smaller on this, but the Avro Ergos are really, really nice. Should do. So that's the fronts of them. It's got a nice little neck to it. The sides, it's got a good contour, and it adds a little bit to the grip here. Although I am a flat frame shooter, I prefer that, to be honest. But the that nice little contour in here adds a little bit of comfort. It's a very comfortable frame to hold on to. And here's the back sides. So the one here is made by me. The one here is made by Prime Fork. He also put a little bit of little scallops in there for your finger and your thumb. It's pretty nice. We'll get into that one a little bit later. I just want to get some practice into my go-to shooter, and we'll see how it goes. Got a little bit of funk on there and have to clean this guy up, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Andre is the only one. I keep on calling him Andre. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, if it's Andre or Andre. I don't know. That little I at the end of his name kind of throws me off a bit. But he's a great dude, an amazing builder. So and a good friend of mine. So I decided that if there's going to be anybody I'm going to give permission to make the Avro, it's going to be him. I've been a strong partner and supporter of Prime 4 catapults for the longest time ever. And the quality of his work is just fucking crazy, man. Like earlier on, he always made a good solid, frame designs. He always has. But in the last, say, 3 years or so, his finishing has gone from, we'll say, like a 7 or an 8. His fit and finish gone from a 7-8 to a solid 10. Now I don't know what he's doing different. What he's done to hit that whole other level, but man, is he doing great work. It's freaking wild, actually. Oh wow, I totally botched that shot. That was crazy. Booth 4.5 now for Android. Good afternoon, Mr. ATO. How you doing, Will? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Yeah, Andre, my man. I'm here. Let the pigeons loose. Huggy, the pigeons are always loose for you, buddy. I turned you on to Prime Fork. Yeah, Prime Fork makes great stuff, dude. Great stuff. I don't know if you ever had an opportunity to try his. One of my favorites that he does is actually the Seahorse. That thing's a badass slingshot. What happens when I shoot and the round just disappears in the thin air? I don't know how you're doing that, bro. It's very possible you're getting a frame hit and that thing's going wonky on you. I don't know. Mine usually land within an inch or two, or either hit or land within a centimeter or two of the target. Ooh, I never had one vanish on me before. I shot a steel round. It seemed to have gone nowhere, and then I couldn't find it. I didn't even hear it when I checked myself to make sure I didn't get hit. Really? Holy smokes! That's crazy, dude. Get used to being a one-eyed slinger. What happened to the other eye, bro? You have some cataracts or something's going on, or what's happening? I hope to one day in the future get myself a set of knockdowns. Wow, I was a little high on that one. That would be a lot of fun to practice. See how I can do on a knockdown series. I'm guessing there are about 5 shots, going from like, I don't know what size they go from. I think they finish at 30 mil, or maybe 20 mil, and they start at like 8 or something. Probably 8 to 30. I think they're 5. Yeah. I really like just picking on that 40 though. I'm still trying to cut that thing in half. I know Coin Worker was talking recently about having his own setup, which is pretty cool. 80 to 40. Oh, really? 40 is the smallest? Wow. Stroke. Oh no, dude, what happened? Is your eye okay? Is it like permanent damage, or is it slowly going to start coming back? Still drops a lot faster. May not have made it to the target. Yeah, that's true. Have you ever tried olive pit pouches from Sniper Sling? If so, do you like them? Olive pit pouches. Are those the ones with like the little bumps on them? They look like snake skin, kind of. Is that the one you're talking about? I don't typically shoot pit pouches. I like my kangaroo leather. I find I get a... sounds like you're morning too, Long Draw Perkins. You got rain out in your area? I wouldn't mind trying some different pit pouches, but I like to shoot pit pouches with larger ammo. Like 9.5 millimeter steel. That's my go-to with pit pouches. I like to get my shots in with that. I find it makes the ball feel a little bit smaller because I'm used to shooting 1/4 inch now. And I was shooting 8 mil before. I kind of like the feel of a large ammo in a pit pouch, because the 9.5 millimeter steel will feel like 8 mil, or feel like a true 9.5 millimeter steel, and an 8 mil in a pouch like this actually makes it feel like a 9.5. So, oh shit! How did I miss that? I got one single one from Catapult Carnage, and I can't find any other like it. Oh, that's rough, man. I am boggled on where that damn went. I looked all over the place. So it never went into your catch box, never hit your target. You never saw it go down range. It just freaking vanished on you. Non-stop torrential rain for weeks. We are ready for nice weather. Oh shit, dude, where do you live, Long Draw? Where do I find kangaroo leather pouches? There's a few guys that make them. I know Andrew Axum makes them. He's got a couple of pouches. I've done some reviews on them. They're very nice. Also, Wes Mitchell also makes them. There's a bunch of them. I don't know. There's a bunch of guys that make them, and they're pretty damn good. Yeah, Andrew Axum, and check out Wes Mitchell if you can hit him up on Facebook. Both of those guys you'll find on Facebook. Both of them make great pouches. You don't like the olive pit pouches? Wow, that's crazy. Wes, W-E-S, Mitchell, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the two guys that I get kangaroo leather pouches from. They're great. Ben Priestman over in the UK also makes them. There's probably a few other guys too. If you go onto any of the Facebook groups or the Slingshot forums and ask around, there'll be a bunch of guys that'll come forward and get you some decent pouches. A lot of the guys that make the ones that I really like are all the falconry grade kangaroo leather. They're very, very durable, strong. They last a tremendous amount of time. This pouch here that I got on this frame here, I've had probably for around 3 years now, and I shoot it often. Put on a new pouch, shoot it, and over again. It's pretty crazy. He makes some great stuff. I like the feel of it. Everything is just, I don't know, it's good. The rough side has enough grip on it so you don't have to get that death grip on your pouch. Helps you with your release. There's a lot of it all the way around that I like. So, ooh, every now and then when you hear that really sharp crack, that's because I'm hitting them dead center. And I'm looking forward to the day. That was a miss, by the way. I'm looking forward to the day when I punch a hole right through that damn thing. It's going to be freaking epic. Hey, Zach, you still in the chat, bro? I was wondering how you did at ECST. come to you for advice. I'm buying a new stuff. You turned me into Prime Fork years ago. Yeah, man, Prime Fork is the GOAT, in my opinion. Still sticking out of my fucking forehead or something. I don't. That's crazy. It's crazy. It just vanished. Did you? Are you sure you didn't have a frame hit or something like that when you let go and it kind of just deflected straight up in the air and God knows where it landed? How did you do with ECSD this year, Zach? You need for the rabbits in my garden. Yeah, you know, a little bit of practice and you can take care of those little bastards yourself, man. Guaranteed frame hit. Yeah, probably. Had a couple of those before. I finished 21st. Can't complain. A little I shot leading up to it. Oh, nice. So you guys had it was a good turnout this year. I know Luke Stroud, I guess 2 years ago, did one of the best videos I've ever seen on it, and I know he just recently posted another video. I just haven't had time to see it yet, but I don't think there's anybody who could do better coverage of that of a tournament than Luke. He does great videos, man, when it comes to that. He has great videos all the way around, but his coverage of the video was just of the tournament a couple of years ago was great. That robin kind of spooked me on that shot a little bit. It looked like it was going to fly right out in front of my shot. Yeah, that's good, man. You know, I'm glad someone got hurt. Yeah, that's good because the last thing you want to do is bring any kind of bad eyes on the slingshot. Then you start having problems, people complaining around you saying, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that, whatever. But yeah, I think I might have had a frame hit. I heard a weird noise. Yeah, sometimes it sounds like your band's snapping. You know when you shoot and your band goes and it shoots out really quick sometimes. But anyway, what's my opinion on Daisy slingshots? I do believe if you can swap out the bands and shoot, if you can swap out the bands and shoot with flat bands, I think you'll get far better performance out of it. For me, they're a little bit wide, but I mean, if you put the time into any frame, you can shoot well with it. You know, I'm sure there's guys out there's still guys still making those wire post frames, and they're still shooting they shoot pretty decent with them. So look at the frame by the forks, you'll see a ding on it somewhere. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes on really good G10, on really good well-made G10, you'll see like a little white spot. It almost looks like nothing, but it's like a little white spot on your frame. And if your frame's white, you might not even see it. It'll just feel like a little rougher for some reason, like it rubbed against your keys in your pocket or something. But on some of the cheaper ammo or cheaper G10s, it'll take a big chunk out of it. Unless you're shooting large ammo, then well, you'll definitely notice it. You'll definitely notice the damage if you hit that. If you hit that with like a 9.5 steel or an 11 mil steel. Fuck, man, I can't explain to you how much I love this slingshot. Like if I had to pick only one, this would absolutely be the one. It would be the only one. I would be happy with it for the rest of my days. And if I'm not switching it up, if I'm not switching it up all the time, shooting at, shooting different frames just for the sake of shooting different frames. Yep. This would definitely be the only one. The only one for me. What would I recommend for a beginner that wouldn't break the bank? I would definitely look into either Simple Shot or Wasp. They've got a bunch of things on there, or you could hit up Omega Slings too. They have a lot of different frames that are out there that are in that $20 to $50 range, starter kits and all that stuff that would come with bands and pouches and everything. I definitely would lean towards that to get started. The Unifox, great frame from Wasp. There's a bunch of them. The Apex Plus. They've got a whole like injected molded range that's out there that's really, really good. It could take an ass whooping. You could frame hit the fuck out of it all day long and have a great frame for the rest of your life. The over at Simple Shot, one of my favorites is the, I always forget the name of it, guys. It is the Stylus. I remembered. Fuck yeah, finally. The Stylus is a great little frame, pocketable, thin, slim, slip in your pocket. You can get a wrap and tuck, or you can get the Pro version, which is a little more expensive, but very, very good frame. Prime Fork makes some good ones for beginners too. He does. He makes a lot of good frames, but I think price range for somebody who's getting started might not want to spend that much money. But if he's got like a budget range, then definitely hit up Prime Fork. He's got some great. I do see a white mark. That might be it, buddy. I never shot steel. Usually tried that one time. Usually shoot clay. Well, always shoot clay or mud. Yeah, that's part of the issue. If I missed it, if it wasn't you. You're out here robbing my edgies, man. Yeah, it's a long distance travel for a couple of free carrots, bro. Yeah. Yeah, have a look at that mess, though. It's doing really good, man. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's a little bit obscene. My potatoes are completely out of control. And the carrots are doing really well. The tomatoes are growing. All of a sudden, it was like something snapped, and they just started growing like an inch by inch by day. You could see the difference every morning. It's kind of cool. Yeah, but everything's kind of pretty much stable now. I just have to make sure I get it watered from time to time. And God's doing my chores today. When I bring out the pellet gun, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I use Simple Shots because I'm new. That's a good shot. Any pests run into this year? I thought I had mice or something in the beginning, eating up all my radishes and my lettuce. Turns out it wasn't mice; it was actually a bird. So I put out mouse traps, and I found a feather on one of my mouse traps, but the bird had escaped. So luckily, I didn't kill anything, which is good because I would feel bad if I killed a songbird or something. But the mice can go fuck themselves. So I think next year what I'll do is I'll just cover it with a little bit of a bug net until they're big enough where I don't have to worry about mice or birds picking up all the little greens. And that should solve the problem. But that was the only issue I had so far. I've had, knock on wood, hold on. I've had no bugs, no pests, no fungus, no nothing so far yet. No rabbits, no groundhogs, nothing. So it's a good start so far. We're trying out a few new things too. We got some sweet potato in there, and I've never grown squash before, and I got two big squash plants growing. I got some spaghetti squash and butternut squash. Both of them are doing really well. I think the only thing I'm having trouble with this year is my pickles. That's it. Everything else is booming. The Axum is by far my favorite Simple Shot frame. That's another nice one too, actually. I have 4 of them. 2 plastic and a G10 and an aluminum one. Ooh, I bet that's nice. Mockingbirds love tomatoes. Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. I shoot alone. I don't have any instances with any other people getting hurt. There's only a room for one person getting hurt, and I'm shooting the slingshot, so that's me. Perfect. Bunny plants are the best. Squirrels eat tomatoes too. Yep, squirrels do eat tomatoes, and I solved that problem a bunch of years back. Whenever the tomatoes start to grow in, I put a big bowl of water inside the garden in a free space, and a lot of times the squirrels will just come in, drink the water, because that's what they're actually after is the liquid in the tomato. And I also have a little creek down behind the fence there, so I haven't had any in all the years I've had gardens here. It wasn't like a setup like this one. I had another one over here behind that tree, but I haven't had any issues with squirrels at all in my yard. So that's been a good thing. But no problems with the squirrels. That's so far, knock on wood. It could happen, who knows. I'm seeing more squirrels around here lately, but I've never seen one in my yard. They tend to run along the closest along the bell wires up there, all the phone wires, but that's about it. I've been lucky when it comes to squirrels. A lot of rabbits though. Rabbits used to get in there a lot. I'm not sure the rabbits will be able to get into my raised beds though. So that's pretty decent. And now that I have a fence out in the front, I see a lot less rabbits in my yard. There are some places they could still get in though. Like there's a couple of spots you'll see like down over here, down over there. I got those pieces of wood down at the bottom is trying to block off the holes because when I throw my dog's ball, it would roll under the fence under there, and that's like tick central back there, and all that scrub that's back there that the city's supposed to cut but don't. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking probably next year I'm gonna take all that shit that's growing along the back of the fence. I'm gonna pull all that vine off and then cover it up with some 5x7 tarps right across the whole back. As right now, every time you brush up against the fence, all the shit that's growing through there, you end up with a tick on you. So I'm gonna block all that shit off with some tarps and try to do something down at the bottom. Maybe dig the tarps into the bottom of the maybe get like a 6x8 even, and just dig the bottom of the tarp right into the ground. I don't know, but I gotta figure something out with the ticks. I've had a whole bunch of them on me. Is that Omega White? I banded some up today. Hard to beat. It's longevity. I know. This is actually Omega White 0.4. I really love this elastic. It's great, and it's kind of crazy. You know what? I like the white in 0.4 better than the green, but I like the green in 0.5 better than the white, and I like the white in 0.5 better than the green. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I did shoot that steel around a very light band. I was shooting clay around, so also the band broke. Oh shit. One time I had this happen to me. I shot a shot and I actually had a frame hit, but somehow the band was on the fork when I frame hit, and it went off like this and went flying. I had very minimal damage on my frame itself, just a very, very small white spot, but I had a hole in my band set. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But I'm looking forward to really getting used to this and shooting it quite a bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got a bunch of elastic I got to do some videos on. So I've got the we're going to start with the Ghost White. I'm going to do 2 of those for the Ghost White, so probably 0.4, 0.45. Then we're going to jump into Deeze's 0.4, the Neptune Green. Then we're going to come back and I'm going to go into the Omega White. Then we're going to go back into the Ghost White for 0.5, I think it's 0.5 and 0.6 I have. Might be 0.55 too, I'm not sure. But I got a bunch of elastic stuff I got to do. It's going to be pretty wild. We'll see what kind of speeds we can get. And I also want to do some longevity tests. I want to make one set for the potential of what I can get out of the bands, and then I want to do another test. I'm gonna fill up a jar or something like this with like let's say 500 shots, and see if we can reach the 500 shot range of how many shots we can get out of it with a band set that I tune for regular shooting for me. Not a maxed out band set, but something that's tuned to shoot for me. And we'll see how that goes. So we'll do the test with a maxed out band set to get the speeds and all that stuff. And then we'll do a longevity test. We'll do a longevity test and see what kind of life we can get out of them with a normal average band set. It'll be pretty interesting. Whew, dead center on that one. Fine Home Painting. What's up, man? They checked the rabbit's liver to see if it has disease because it'll have white speckles on it. Yes, sir. Is that leptospirosis, I believe, or something like that? One of those weird ass things. Yeah, the backyard fills up quite nicely. It used to be better. You'll see, like, I don't know if I can get you over there or not. Yeah, you see that little gap in the trees? Like, right up here? There's 3 big willows that just died back over there. I used to get a lot less highway noise in summertime, but here we are. Jonathan Lennox, yo, what's up, man? But since that's all filled up, I mean, there's some other trees growing in under it. You can see them growing in. Hopefully they'll take over and those trees will come down, not hit the electrical lines. And those trees will come down and they'll refill up over the next couple of years. That'll be pretty nice. Willows do tend to grow pretty quick, so that'll be pretty decent. But on this side, it's great. Like, I can't see the highway. I can still hear it, but I can't see the highway anymore. And the train going by, you barely notice it. So it's kind of nice. But I think once I get rid of all that overgrowth on the back side of the thing, and I put up those tarps down at the bottom, I'm hoping that we'll solve that tick problem, because ticks are a real fucking pain in the ass. And where I'm living, we're not allowed using things like permethrin or anything like that. So I can't even spray my shoes or my pants that I'm going out and hiking with that chemical to protect myself from getting bit by ticks. And 2 of the areas, or 2 or 3 in the areas immediately around me, are red zones where a lot of people are getting Lyme and shit from it. So it's kind of dumb that they're just like it's like the laws are there just to keep you out of the woods. It's fucking stupid. I don't get it. Ticks are horrible here this year. Oh man, they're freaking bad here too. I think I found a couple of them in my yard like a year or 2 years ago. This year so far, I've had 9 of them on me, and about a dozen of them on my dog. And my wife just recently had one that bit her under the armpit. So it's like, fuck, man, it sucks. All right, shout out to Emma. Use thyme oil? Yeah, maybe. Do you think that works? I don't know. I might make a giant like emulsion of it and just spray the whole fence line with it and see if it works. Yeah, that's why I didn't use the last name. Any of you guys have these Skorgen flippers? The Skorgen sling flippers? They are pretty much indestructible. I've been pounding the shit out of that little guy on the bottom for how long we've been at it so far? Almost an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. And that thing's been up in my catch box for over a year now. And went through a winter. I leave it outside. I don't do nothing to help it. Oh, the only thing that helps is the occasional miss. My place is extremely infested with ticks. I find them in my house, crawling on the walls, everything. Ah, fuck, man. That would make me go crazy. That would make me go crazy. Yeah, I've got like a clothesline that I hang my clothes on in summertime, save some electricity, keep the heat down. And fuck, man, they're growing along the fence, climbing right up. It's really, really annoying. I get them on the clothes. You got to shake them off, and fuck, it's tough, man. When you throw them in the dryer, though, you cook those little bastards real good. They don't like that shit at all. That little extra heat kind of fucks them up, turns them toasty, and then they just turn to dust after, which is pretty cool. I got no problem sending those little bastards to the fiery pits of hell. I had I used to carry, or I still do actually, a lint roller. Like, you know, one of those little sticky ones you can get from the dollar store, and you peel off the little piece of tape and you got a fresh batch. Whenever I go into the woods, I carry one of those, and whenever I'm off trail or I'm sitting down by the fire, time to relax, I give myself a roll down, and you find they stick right to that stuff. So they, as long as you're careful and you stretch out your clothes, like you got no wrinkles in them, you'll pick them up all off you, even the little tiny ones. And they, once they're done, you just peel that little thing off, light the lighter, and send them. Send them straight to hell, those little things. It's great. I have 3 240 millimeter and 125 of Skorgens white. In white of Skorgens. I've never seen the white ones before. How are they? Prime Fork, Andre. How you doing, buddy? Greetings from Albania. What is the best thickness for slingshot .75 or 1 millimeter? It depends on what size ammo are you shooting, buddy. Tell me what, Fred, tell me what size ammo you're shooting. If you're shooting anything under, if you're shooting, say, 8 mil steel, I would be shooting .5. When you get into a 9.5 millimeter steel, what size targets am I shooting? I'm shooting, I got a 40 here, I got 25 here, another 40, and I got 2 small squirrel balls on the bottom, but I'm mostly picking on the 40. I don't really shoot anything bigger than a 40 ever. Unless I'm shooting really, really long distances, I'll go up to a 60, but that's about it. Hey, Jody, what's up, man? Yeah, so the question about the band size, if you're going to be shooting, like say 9.5 millimeter, I usually shoot 9.5 with a 7 or a 7.5. That's pretty good. 1 millimeter is 8 and 9 millimeter steel. Woo. 8 millimeter steel, I would drop that right down to a 0.5 millimeter. I've done tests with the 0.5 millimeter elastic, and I got 328 feet per second. Going up to a thicker elastic, it didn't change the speed. So if you're shooting 9 or 9.5 millimeter, I would go up to probably a 0.7. But if you're anything beyond that is just overkill, and you're just adding more weight and reducing your accuracy. 9.9 you could probably shoot with a 6.5 too, and we shoot pretty damn fast with a proper tuned band set. I like they seem to hold up good, but I only shoot 5/16 steel and 3/8 clay. Ah, okay. Yo, Joseph, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. So if you're shooting those, I mean, I'm shooting 1/4 inch steel now too, but I started off shooting that thing with 8 mil with really hot bands, and it was taking it no problem. And I've gone down to 1/4 inch steel, and I hit those things probably hundreds of times in a live. And those have been the same ones that I've had on there for probably a year, maybe a year and a half now. I got like one of the first batches that Skorgen ever made, and it's still there. I knocked the metal chip out of the middle of it, but it's still intact. There's no holes in it. The stitching is holding up real well. I got no complaints about it at all. I mean, I don't know how many shots we've taken with it now. I've missed a handful of shots, nothing crazy. But we've hit this thing over and over and over again, every single live for the last year and a half, and it's still freaking going. And with 8 mil steel and 1/4 inch steel. So basically, once I chip my way through this guy, I'm going to take the other one that I've hit a few times. I mean, a couple hundred times, but the other one that's up top there, I'm going to drop that one down in the center too and give that one hell for a little while. But you really can't. You'll have a hard time finding a better flipper made out of natural materials than these. Yo, Hawk, how's it going, man? I seem to hold up. Actually, he's a guy. He's got some crazy heat on his, and he's got some Skorgen flippers. How are those holding up for you there, bud? Oh, Fred, another thing I wanted to ask you. Do you shoot long draw or short draw? Because if you're shooting short draw, long draw, I would actually use 0.5 for those same ammos. 0.5 or 0.45 even would be enough for long draw. Yeah, you see, Hawk shoots a larger size ammo than I do, and he shoots long draw. So he's getting the speed that I get with a maxed out band set or very close to it. I'm assuming, actually, I shouldn't say that, I'm assuming, but he's probably getting somewhere around 300 feet per second, maybe 290, 280 with a 9.5 millimeter steel, and he's absolutely beating the trash out of it. So, man, if he's got them lasting for him for a long time, you know, guys shooting short draw with maybe a 260 or 270 feet per second on a target like this, it's going to last forever. Very good stuff. But Skorgen Slings Co., I believe it's called. Check them out on Etsy. They're great flippers. Fuck, 3 high shots in a row. That's crazy. Yeah, they are my favorite spinners. Skorgen is a good-ass dude. Yeah, he is, man. He is. Solid as hell. I know the first couple of times that I saw him on my channel, we started chatting. I'm like, you know what? I got to get this guy on here. I went and looked at his stuff. His frames are beautiful. His frames are absolutely beautiful, and his flippers are fantastic. So I had him on the channel. Had a good talk with him. I really enjoyed shooting the shit with him. And he's a pretty good shot, too, man. I've seen a couple of his videos. And he's definitely a legit shooter. What's my top 3 all-time frames? That's a tough one. I can give you probably my top 2. Number 1 is my Aries. Number 2 is probably my Avro. Number 2 is my Aries, and number 3, it's kind of like a toss-up. I really like the Apex Plus. I really like it. I really like my Beagle. I can't really tell you what my third one would be. My Beagle's great. My Seahorse is great. My Spitfire from Prime Fork is great. Actually, I almost brought that one out today. It's tough, man. It's tough. The top 3 is tough, but my top 2 is the Aries from Omega Slings, and my number 1 is my Avro. I love my Avro. Yeah, I don't have a John Jeffries. It's kind of in the works at some point. I wouldn't mind to have an RCC frame too. His work looks like it's like fucking legendary. It's just very, very expensive, and I don't have that kind of cash. I make the Avro. Why don't you fools have a John Jeffries frame? Just because I'm a broke fool, that's why. Yeah. Just a broke fool. That's all I got for you, buddy. Unfortunately. One day I wouldn't mind getting one, but I think if I got one though, I think I would get John to make me a an Apex, but a 90 mil frame. That would be my that would pretty much be my go-to, I think, is the Apex. It'd be pretty sweet. Although I wouldn't mind a Mustang too. The only thing I've ever tried that was similar to the Mustang was the Wasp FTC, which was nice, but I found it a little bit small for my hand. It was like it was a little small for my hand. I think that was the issue with it. It's kind of narrow, and there wasn't enough beef to it, and it was an 85 millimeter fork width, which I'm not really a huge fan of. So I think it would have been better for me to actually try a full-size Mustang, and then I would know for sure if I really liked it or not. Well, that one made a weird sound. I wonder if we actually got the punch through. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was a save. I had a funny little twitch on my shot, and I almost released it, but I held on. And we kept the streak going, which was nice. Oh, shit. If I would have taken a break, that would have been better. I shot the riff from Scorgan at ECST. I love his work. Oh, man. I'm new to my channel. Well, thanks, Ryan. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Wouldn't mind if you hit that subscribe button, give me a little thumbs up. It'd be freaking badass, dude. Appreciate it a lot. By the S Scepter, it's basically a 90 Apex. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. I shot the riff from Scorgan, yeah. The Rift, is that the one that you recently just got? You got from Scorgan? It was like kind of like a gapper. Is that the one you're talking about, Hawk? I ordered the Apex Plus. Is the only difference into grip clips. Oh, very cool. I think the Apex that John Jeffries makes is usually a wrap and tuck. I think he's primarily a wrap and tuck guy. A lot of the UK guys are actually. It's more their style. They're more traditional in that sense. Also, I don't know what the width is that he does, his typical size. It might be 85, it might be 90, but I know the Apex Plus was a kind of like a co-design between Simon over at Wasp and John Jeffries, and they wanted to come out with something that was a little bit wider because there was a bunch of people that do shoot 95s, and the Apex Plus is a 95 millimeter fork width. But I have 3 of them now. 65. Oh man, 65 is nice, man. That's like reaching into the pickle range, which is kind of nice. I wouldn't mind getting one of those too. That would be pretty cool. Getting a nice gapper. I've been shooting the S Nix for the last little while in the backyard when it's not too windy, and I'm quite liking that frame. It shoots a lot like a pickle, so I get my three-quarter draw in on that, and I'm quite liking it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to shoot. I think that one's a 65 also. I think it's a 65. Might be a 70, but I'm leaning more towards 65. But it's kind of funny, those those style things, plus the pickle shooting the pickle fork, like my planchettes, or my pickle billy, or my escope. I like shooting all of those. I like busting cans with those. I'm not a super sniper with my pickle fork just yet, but I'm working up there, and I just find when it's time to come out and have some fun, I can get the pickles going and busting some cans and have some fun. And usually after a can shooting session, I'll drop it down into a flipper and see if we can get some hits on those. And before I took my little break, we were absolutely hitting some small targets with the pickle fork, but I was shooting a lot of pickle at the time, which is kind of cool. It's fun to learn something new. The Nix is 72. Love that frame. Yeah, the 72. The Nix is nice, man. It's a fun little frame. And it's funny, I know Min sent that one to me, and I kind of picked it up, and I was like, fuck, this thing's heavy, man. It's got some weight to it. So I kind of put it aside for a little while, and then I took it out just for shits and giggles one day, and I'm like, fuck, I love this thing. This is a fun shooter. Sling Addiction, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I became pretty crazily addicted to that thing, and I shoot it quite a bit. I do find, though, when I'm shooting short draw and I've got that consistency going and everything's going, I shoot really, really well short draw. When I start going back and forth with my 3/4 inch draw, like shooting pickles, and then going back to short draw, it kind of fucks me up for a while, man. It takes me a while to get back into form for some reason. Don't know why, but it's a complete different mechanics, right? So I'm shooting with a speed bump, and now I got to remember to keep my elbow up and keep everything straight, and it's just a different style shooting, and the whole release thing is all different. So it's I don't know, it's weird to flip back and forth. So I try to just do some shooting sessions with the cans, like when I'm out here busting cans, having fun. And when I'm out here with my short draw, I'm really trying to focus in on some deadly accuracy. So it's I don't know. Either way, it's fun. Both these things are fun. I don't think you have to be a super killer at every single thing that you shoot. I think it's just you gotta have that that competitiveness, that focus on certain styles, and other styles could just be for fun, which is important too, I think. And at this point, pickle fork shooting or shooting gappers and things like that, that's what it is for me. Good, thanks. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're doing all right, bud. We're doing all right. We're having a good time coming out here doing a little bit of shooting. I haven't been live. This is my first live in 3 weeks, so it's pretty good. I've been very, very busy in the last couple of weeks. So, and I know we're out here in the rain. It's been pretty much raining all night long and into this morning. And I was kind of like, if there's no wind, I'm shooting today. It's happening because it's been a minute, and I need it. I need it because it's fun. Actually, I'm pretty surprised considering I hadn't shot in about 3 weeks. This is we're getting some pretty damn good accuracy today. I'm kind of happy with the way I'm shooting, considering such a long layoff. And I got a good band set on the Avro. And the last time I had this guy out, I was intending to come out here and shoot this particular frame and get a lot of rounds through it and just kind of feel comfortable in the whole process. And I came out, I went pulled back, and I had a whole bunch of pinholes in my band set for some reason. And I couldn't get that shot done. So anyway. Hey, anybody know if Scotland beat Haiti last night in the World Cup? I was watching a bit of the beginning of the game. I went to bed at halftime or so, and it was, or just after halftime, and it was 1-0. Weather's been poor for a few weeks. Yeah. Out by you too, Sling Addiction? Nothing but rain? Rain and shittiness? Woo. Oh, had a good round there. Scott and 1-0. Nice. I'll have to send the good brother a message later. Tell him congratulations. Templicar Scepter is nice. Man, for some reason I don't think I've ever seen the SF Scepter. I'm gonna have to go onto the website and check it out. I love to support Min. Min's such a good dude, man. Sniper Sling, good products, high quality stuff. Is it one of the is the S Scepter? Is it one of the handmade slingshots or one of the production models he sells? Oh man, freaking loving this. Is a production model. Nice. That's very good. That means it's not that that crazy high price. That's the thing that's good. That's the thing that's good. Because even those production models that he has, like the Thunderbolt, the S Thunderbolt, is one of my absolute favorite frames from him. It's a very, very simple frame, 90mm fork width. It's got a nice wide tip. $45. Man, now we're talking. But I find out of all the frames that I have from him, I've got an S Lizard, I've got the S Robin, I've got the Petrosaur, I've got the Koala, I've got, out of all those frames, and there's more, they're not coming to my head, but out of all of those, I think I shoot the best one out of all of those is the Thunderbolt. It's just crazy. It's crazy how well that shoots. Oh, I've got the Enlivener, I've got the... Fuck, I got a lot of them, and they're good. But if we're talking about pure shooting quality and accuracy, the Thunderbolt for me is very, very hard to beat. Out of all those frames, but the S Scepter coming in at $45, man. I gotta dump the rain. Hang on a second here. I get these little water pockets that kind of accumulate on my gazebo here, and I have to make sure that they're all drained off. I'm afraid it's going to end up ripping it, but it doesn't take long to fill them up. All the other sides seem to be okay. It's just that one side is a little drippy. Going out soon to try my S90. Nice. Very nice. If you guys, I got a question for you though. If you guys had to pick just one sniper slingshot, which one would it be? I know for me, for the longest time, I think the Koala and the Enlivener were my two favorites for the longest time. And the Enlivener, I was shooting really, really well with it for a long time. Then all of a sudden, it just stopped. I just couldn't shoot well with it anymore. And it sucks. I love that frame. It's a beautiful looking slingshot. I still have it. Haven't shot it in a while. Maybe I'll get it dressed up soon and we'll see how it goes. But that dark wood with the gold, with the brass liners and the Jade G10 core is beautiful on that frame. The S-Fang, nice. Very nice. He's got some cool names to it too, man, for some of those frames. Really cool names. But I think out of all of them, at least the one that I'm currently shooting the best out of is the S Thunderbolt. A very simple, just caught that one. A very simple slingshot. Another one too that I like, those the S Punisher. That's a really cool slingshot too. I did a short about it a long time ago. I'm like, the cool thing about this thing is it can open a beer and pop the cap right off with the with that little sharp bit on the end of it. It was a lot of fun. I like that slingshot. That's another nice one. I wish they had those in 90 mil. The SBK, I don't even know what that is. I got the S Scepter a few months ago. I love it, 8mm steel and the Wasp Apex for clay. Those are my two go-tos. Nice. Do I have arrows in stock? I'd like to try one of those. I only have one in stock at the moment, only one made. And I'm waiting to hear back from somebody if they want it. But Dan, if you want, it's basically the same thing as this. The only difference is the black liners on the inside of that one are a little bit, they're a little bit thinner than these. That's the only difference. But if you send me a message on Facebook Messenger or send me an email through my email address, we could talk about it. I'll send you pictures and all that. This Omega White is no joke. Tell you that. It loves these 1/4-inch steels. Oh, I just missed that shot. I only have Scepter and Biswan. I've heard that one's really nice too. I got to give that one a try. Yo, Joseph, how you doing, buddy? The positive stuff for the hand is helpful. Might give the Scepter an edge. The S Mama. Made of carbon fiber with brass layers in between. Really? It's actually called the S Mama? Garden Co, buddy. Have a look at this. The garden's doing fantastic, bud. It's the harvest time this year is going to be absolutely great. As long as I don't get with a meteor or a tornado, we'll be eating long into winter, I think. Yeah, those potatoes are out of control, and the sweet potatoes are doing pretty good too. I've got two 20-gallon bags set up. I've never tried them before, growing them here in Canada, so we'll see how they turn out. But I got the purple or blue Russian kind. I've never tried them before. I have no idea how good they're going to be, but should be fun. Fun little experiment. If they do well, though, I think I'll plant a lot more sweet potato next year. I'll do like a 50-50 instead of almost all regular potato, because we like sweet potatoes here. So we'll probably just get some sweet potato going. A lot more of it anyway. Damn. It's got a weird name. I thought you were hitting me with a mama joke or something. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny how much I'm enjoying this whole garden thing. It's crazy. I mean, I had gardens before, but this one's a little bit different. I got it set up so it's going to be a little bit easier and a whole lot less work than the last one. The last one I had was in behind that shitty old tree there. See that tree there? I had a raised bed garden in behind there, and I followed some things that they told me to do by putting cardboard down the bottom and all this stuff, but it exploded into weeds within 2 years. It was completely unmanageable with all the bullshit from the growing in from the back of the fence. This one I've got off the fence in all directions, which is pretty good. The new one, I got a 30-inch gap so I can get in and out with a wheelbarrow. There's a lot of things how I got this guy set up after really putting some thought into it and getting past all the hippie guru bullshit that a lot of these guys are pushing out on YouTube. And anyway, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be a big difference this year, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm happy with what we got going on. Got a lot of onions. Tomatoes are going to be going crazy. I've got a few other tomato plants up here on the deck. I don't know if I ever shown you guys, but I've got a Sweet 100. I've got this other one called a Sartre Rollois, it's called, and a Barry's Crazy Cherry Tomato, which is like a yellow weird shaped tomato that does a shitload of tomatoes on it, all cherry tomatoes, so it should be fun. Yeah, they make blue vodka. Oh, really? Hoggy, if you have a recipe, bud, we need to talk. Yeah, they're Russian blue sweet potatoes. My neighbor has grown them before. She told me they're absolutely delicious and very sweet. So we'll see how they turn out. Hopefully I get a decent harvest out of it, and we'll go from there. But the squash too, I'm excited for squash. I like spaghetti squash, man. It's really, really good. But I think I've had some troubles trying to eat them from the grocery store because they were a little bit on the underripe side. So when you heated them up and you cooked them up, they weren't all that great. But I've had some that were absolutely fantastic. So this year I think I'm growing them in my garden, and I'm going to grow them up those 2 trellises that are there. And we should have a very decent harvest from there. I've been picking off the flowers for the last few weeks. I've had a few flowers pop up. I want them to focus more on the on the vines to start growing up. Once I get them trained to grow up, I'll just leave them be. And we'll have them just go to town. And butternut squash too. I got some butternut squash in there, which is going crazy right now. Been harvesting lettuce and radishes for the last little while, which is nice. Oh, you're asking if they make blue tail? I have no idea, but I think we should find out. Couple Saunders, also wrist rockets. I'm not supposed to have any in New Jersey, but fuck New Jersey. You know what, dude? There's a few shooters out in New Jersey. I've sent a couple out that way, and they've had no problems. Russian blue potatoes. So do they favor your average sweet potato? I have no idea, dude. Like, really? I was just walking through the place, and I'm like, I got my seed potatoes from a local garden center, and I was looking around for sweet potato. I figured, fuck it, let's just try it, see what happens. And I saw those Russian blue ones, and I was like, well, if we're gonna try something, let's just try something stupid. So let's go with the blue sweet potatoes. And then just by shits and giggles, I was talking to my neighbor about it. She was asking me what I had growing on my garden. She does a garden also, so I was shooting the shit with her. She told me she tried them, and she said they're very good. She loves them. But I think they're more towards, they are a sweet potato, but they're more like them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it turns out. But be absolutely sure that you're going to be seeing some videos on the Grill and Slinger about some of the shit that I pull out of that garden. I think it'll be fun to do a Grill and Slinger from beginning to end with stuff that I pull out of that garden. Get some potatoes, do some fried potatoes, and I got the cast iron grill down here. We can throw that on the barbecue with some potatoes and onions, and get some eggs and bacon, the sausage going. It might be a fun little vid to do. Yo, Scorgan, how's it going, buddy? I'm late. No big deal. So was I, bud. I was late too this morning. We got up this morning. I was just chilling on the couch with the pup. Had him worn out, and me and my wife watched a TV show that my sister-in-law had mentioned. There was some good stuff, and we watched it. It was funny, not bad. We'll see how it goes at some point. But I definitely wanted to get out and shoot today. But piss pouring rain here, buddy. I don't know. You must have heard me talking about you, because I was praising your flippers that we've been beating the shit out of here today. Absolutely tearing them up. Just won't seem to die. Oof, just caught that one. That's 10 in a row. Oh, 17 in a row. I'll take that. That miss sucked. Got you into the tournament, Mark. We have a fun one. I bet you did, man. Horse tournament. We had a fun one yesterday. Yeah, I've only done the horse tournament one time, and I was kicking Coin's ass, and I fell apart at the end, and he beat me, the fucker. Yeah, and there's nothing worse than losing against Coin, boy. Let me tell you, I had to eat shit for weeks. I fucking love that dude, though. What's the thought? The frame I thought I'd end up hating. Oh man. You know what? It was actually a frame from Prime Fork. It was called the Sideways. Sideways? No. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. But I actually fucking like that frame, man. What's it called? Shit. It's got a funny handle on it. It kind of goes like this. I can't remember the name of it, but I actually quite like that frame. Got to get me in there. I don't know if I'd clean up, man. I don't know. There's a lot of guys out there that are way better. No, not the Gecko. The Gecko's a good one, though. Not the Hooligan either. Fuck. The Hooligan I love. That's another one. Fuck. That's another one that's up there that would fight for the third place for me. Actually, it might even be third place. I like the Hooligan a lot. I got a beautiful one, too. Nice white, black, and red one made by Andre. I like symmetrical frames. Me too. This is my favorite of all time. I'm very happy with that run today. That was pretty good. We had a couple of them in and around that 10 shot in a row mark, but that 17 was pretty good. I was 5 off my record. My best I've ever done was 22. I would like to try to beat that, but I haven't been able to get. I've gotten pretty close. I've hit 20 a couple of times, but the 22, nope. I have a tic-tac-toe board here too. I gotta refurbish it a little bit. It's a little bit fucked up. I had it outside out here on the deck, and the sun got to the elastic, so I gotta get that dialed back in and see how it goes. But out of all the frames that I shoot, though, this one is by far my best shooter. Especially after I've gotten a few days in a row shooting it. Man, it's a serious shooter. The Vega, thank you. The Vega, that's what it is. Fuck, I always count on a Hawkman. This guy's like a slingshot library. I don't know how you remember all these things, man. I still have a hard time remembering the fuck. I said it today. For some reason, that name doesn't want that simple shot frame. Go to Spain. Yeah. Well, Spain's expensive as fuck, dude. If I could find a way to sponsor my trip, I would be all in. But I can't afford that shit. Yeah, the Vega. The Vega was one of those ones. I got it and I put it in my hand. I was kind of like, ah, fuck, I don't like this thing. This thing feels weird. But as soon as you put some weight on it, oh man, what a difference. Actually, you know what another frame was? That I didn't think I was not going to like it. Was the from Colton, the Pulse. When I was first looking, I'm like, this is a cool looking frame. And then I kind of held on. I'm like, whoa, this feels kind of weird. But as soon as I put weight on it, it just changed everything. It just settles right in your hand and it shoots great. Man, does it shoot great. That's another one too that's up there that's just wild. Yeah. Tell me about it. Are you going Hawk? Man, you're like one of the top. You got to be in the top shooters in the US. You must be going. Are you going? I know it was kind of rough because just before it got really announced to anybody, Gasper Akron reached out to me and he's like, "Yo, dude, you got to come. Just get here however you can. Be a team of one if you want." He's like, "You got to come here." And I was like, "Ah, shit." You know, I knew about it. And Jordan was mentioning, I was on live with Jordan. He's like, "Hey, how do you know about it?" I say, "I already got the invite." It's like pretty cool. But I spoke with Jordan a little bit and I was like, "Fuck, I'd love to go, but I just can't afford that, man. It's way too expensive." Times are tough up here in Canada, guys. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. It's just too tough. You know, I don't know what it would cost to go down there, but I mean, just the flight is out of my range at this point. So it's pretty much a nope for me. I've done a Montreal to Frankfurt, Germany one time on a flight, and it was long, man. It was like 11 hours or something like that. You're in the fucking plane for half the day, and it was a long, shitty day. $600 ticket here, there, and back. Really? Wow. I don't have Spain money. That's funny, bud. Yeah, it's so true though. It's so true. Yeah, people aren't willing to throw a bunch of money at a fatleet like me, trying to get me onto the into Spain for a slingshot tournament that pretty much nobody's going to see over here. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Mr. Z, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, falling apart a little bit. Might need a little break. I might last minute decide. Yeah, I don't know. When you think about the ticket, I mean, for here out of Montreal, I'd probably fly from Montreal to Toronto, and then from Toronto all the way over there, and then once we get over there, however you got to get. Oh, Mr. Z, you're a freaking man. Thank you, dude. A little love for you there. A little like for you there too. Yeah, it might be tough to get all that figured out. You know, the the hotel and all that shit. I mean, I know that they're given like a special rates and whatnot, but it's just like way not anywhere near there. Nobody here from the old crowd. Nah, man, I have a hard time getting anybody to come into my lives these days, man. Nobody's watching my stuff. I'm not getting promoted. The algorithms killed me. Don't know what the deal is, but anyway, I'm just glad to have you guys in here. It's great chatting with you guys, doing some shooting, having some fun, talking about all things, you know? Not really sure what the deal is, but I appreciate if you guys can pound away at that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate it. Hopefully it'll get the word out a little bit more. I saw a lady the other day scratching her nails on a corrugated tube making sounds with no talking in it at all. She had 500 people in her chat. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? I must be doing something wrong. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, good to see you, man. New Hampshire. Oh, I love New Hampshire, man. What a great state. Thanks for hanging in there, Scott. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's absolutely wild, man. The last few lives I've been doing, have been getting next to nobody. I used to have like 100 people, 200 people in here. Finished the day with 100 likes. Everything was awesome. And then I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but it's all right. As long as I get my buds showing up and we get to chatting, doing some shooting, having some fun, I don't give a shit. It's fine by me. But the Sunday morning coffees with ATO, I don't know. I think those might be coming to an end. I may still do these lives like every weekend, but I've done a little bit of testing, and I found that a lot more people are popping into the lives when when I go live a little bit later in the day. And I'm telling you, I'm really excited to get that to get on that trip. I'm 2 weeks out now. Started putting the backpacks together. Everything's looking pretty good. I got my Steers Wild Slings catch bag. It's going to be coming with me out in the field, which is going to be awesome. We'll be able to do a little bit of sling shooting and shooting the shit while we're out there, and hopefully there'll be a video full of catch and cook fishing and camping and fire talks and all kinds of shit. We'll see how all that turns out, but I'm definitely going to be bringing a slingshot. Roger and I are going to do a little bit of a little slinging, a little fishing. It's going to be fun. And I'm hoping to get the video done. Let's take a little break there. We got a good run on that one too. What's the difference between a live and a well, the Sunday morning coffee with ATOs, I used to go on really early in the morning. I would go on at like I would start like at the latest 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd come out here, do some shooting, drink some coffee, and that's pretty much it. I would that was the show. I'd done it for like almost 2 years straight, I think. Okay, so whatever's happening with Chuck and Steel or not, it's got nothing to do with me. That's the point. Yeah, and I drink coffee. But I think getting up early and preparing everything the night before and running out and all that stuff, it's kind of rough because a lot of people are at church and all that stuff. But I was getting a lot of guys from the UK, and it was weird. And I was looking at my at my show, trying to figure out what was actually going on with everything. And I used to have about 60. It was like 55%, 60% from the UK, from the US, and then the majority was from the UK, and then it was like a mixture of wherever. And then all of a sudden, like my views from the US just completely vanished. Like I dropped down to like 20%. UK took the #1 spot, and I don't know what happened. I just can't figure it out. Fine home. Most of us hang out on Discord since YouTube is dead. Yeah. And it's for a lot of people too, man. Not just slingers, all across the board. It's crazy. Yeet Master, I yeeted them glasses yesterday. Nice. Video apocalypse happened everywhere. Yeah, it's because everybody's doing this short form shit now. It's like the attention span has gone from watching long form stuff like I do to watching 30-second videos all over the place. If I put out a short, I get 1,000 views in no time. But the problem is that the algorithm and everything like that is based off of watch time, and how you get monetized is based off of watch time also. But these short videos get passed around, but you're only getting like a minute or 2 minutes of view time, and many people don't even watch a whole 3-minute short. So it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess how they're doing that. They're trying to follow, I guess, like they're trying to pivot from a YouTube videos to like a TikTok thing. And it's been I don't know if it's a win or not, but I mean, I guess if they're making more money doing it, they would do it that way. But I think for the rest of us, it's tough. What's the hyper feature? I have no idea what that is. It's not even on the radar. Yeah. You know, I always tell new guys that are getting into it, when you first start doing YouTube stuff, especially in any genre you're doing, reviews, tutorials are some of the biggest things you can do to get people to watch you. The third thing is trick shots, especially if you're into these kind of things, you know, shooting sports and whatnot. But it makes a big difference. It'll get eyes on. The only thing is, I don't want to waste all my time trying to land trick shots and doing that kind of thing. I like doing the tutorials. That part of it's fun. Doing these lives, it's fun because I get to interact with everybody. You know, get to talk and shoot the shit about whatever it is we want to talk about. That's cool. Whew. Yep. What are we at? Yeah. Hype new. I should probably check that out. And I guess they charge you for it, right? I bet there's some kind of charge to hype your video, like Facebook does, where you can pay a little bit of money and they'll increase the range of how you get to see it. It's kind of bullshit though. I should probably check it out and see how it works, but I don't know. If I got to start paying to get my videos out to people when before it could just happen organically, YouTube can fuck right off. If that's the case, that's kind of bullshit. If that's the case, then I'll just start showing my tits and putting on makeup all the time, and then we'll call it good. Yeah, see? No notification. Story of my life, bro. Thanks for popping in, though. Second place, Joe. I appreciate you, man. Hey, Yeet Master, message me on Messenger. I'll add you on my Discord. Oh, cool. Slingshot Sam. Fuck. I hate it when that happens. Every now and then I get a little twitchy in my frame hand. I don't know why it happens, but yep. It's been a while since I've been on Discord. I should probably pop back on there sometime soon and get a little live shoot going with the boys. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a real lot of fun, actually. And there's a bunch of good dudes on there too, so. But it's a pretty big news though. With for those of you who haven't heard, Deez is going to be taking over. Omega Slings, which is cool. I'm glad we're not going to see it die because they have a good business model going on over there. A lot of good stuff on there, which is cool. I think we might have punched a hole through the flipper. That one landed dead center and it made a weird sound. Well, that was a crazy miss right there. It was a flyer like I've never seen before. Maybe not. I'll have to go down there and check when the rain stops, but I think we might have actually finally got a hole through it. That was a filthy miss. Yo, Numbskull, my man. How you doing, buddy? stuck in somebody worthy needs to pull it out to save her kingdom. Yeah. Deez is a worthy guy. He's a good dude, man. How did the week go? Oh, the week was crazy, man. We had my son's birthday last week. Mother's Day the week before. It's just been busy as hell. It's good to be out here shooting today, even though it's raining like crazy. Yeah, that's it, buddy. Deez announced it in a live recently that he's going to be taking over Omega Slings. He's going to be the Omega guy. And that's that. That's the word on the street. That's what I have for you. Yeah, he announced it in one of his recent lives. I didn't catch the whole thing. I just heard people chatting about it a little bit later. But I only got in like I guess he was like halfway into his live, and people were talking about it. He mentioned it. I told him it's great news. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with all that. But congratulations to Deez. That's a crazy miss. There's that Mini 65 Rift. Yeah, tell me about it. I think we all want to know. I think we all want to know, Scott. Mudbug in here too? Yeah, he is in here. I thought he split. All right, we've been going pretty hard with this Avro. I think we should probably switch it up and pull out the other one. I'll just get one more run going on with this one, and then we'll switch it up and see how it goes with the Avro Ergo. Got a brand new band set on there too with the Omega White. Ah, there we go. There's a miss. All right, so we'll put this guy away for now. Did us proud for sure today. Got a nice run of 17 in a row and a couple of 10s, which I'm pretty happy with. We'll take that. Got to give it a little bit of a cleanup though. I got a dirty little scuff on there from somewhere. I don't know where that came from, but shouldn't be too hard to get out with an eraser. But it depends on the materials. Nice. Actually, that's a very fair price. All right, let's see. Let's get out the... this is going to be different. I'm going to be missing a few shots, though, getting into this one. It's going to take some time to get used to it. It is a very different hold. This is the Avro Ergo from Prime 4 Catapults. We're going to go to town with this bad boy and see how everything works out. Pinky hole's a little bit smaller. It holds slightly different because it's got the finger scallops in there. So I got to get that guy lined up a little bit, see how we do with it. But it's great work with the Prime Fork quality. Can't beat it. So let's see how it goes. Shoots different. I think this one I had to rotate slightly more. We'll see. Yeah. We're like hit and miss. Hit and miss till we get her dialed in. But I'll tell you, this is why I don't really like switching frames all that often. I mean, this thing and the other one has the exact same forks. And just caught the end of that one. And it just shoots very different. Yeah, I'm shooting low with this one. It's weird. I'll be making a post a bunch or waiting. I'm looking up for the Avro PFS. Yeah, the Avro PFS is in the works. I do have a template kind of drawn out for it. I definitely have to get her cut into shape and try her out a little bit and see how it's going to work out. I got to get that kind of dialed in and then have some fun. But when I do, I'll try to bang out like 3 or 4 of them and see if we can get some sold out right away. But anyway, we'll see how that works out. I wish, oh, you know what? It does have a slightly angled fork on this one. I wonder if no, still. There we go. There we go. It's fucking crazy. I went from absolutely demolishing that flipper to having a hard time hitting it. I need your address and I want to send you some microfiber purple spinners. Very nice. Yeah, went from tearing it up to tearing it down. There we go. Wild. Oh, 5 in a row. I'll take that. I can sling better than Bart Simpson. Well, thanks. And he's got a few years on me. Yeah, that's with the Avro Ergo from Prime Fork. Very, very different frame compared to the other one. It feels fantastic in the hand, though. It really, really feels comfortable. It's just the way it shoots is quite a bit different compared to the original. And for some reason, On my other frame, I have to aim around the bottom of the target. And this one, I have to aim around the top of the target, anchoring in the exact same place. And that's how I get her dialed in. And both of them are 90 millimeter fork widths. Both of them are set up the same, exact same band sets. Exact same positioning on the forks. Weird. Really weird. There we go. I think that's 6. We just beat our previous record with this frame. Oh, that was 8. I'll take 8. That's pretty good. Watch something real like WWE. Are you still getting custom order requests? Yeah, all the time, dude. I don't know if you're talking about me or not, but Freedom 250 tonight, it's going to be way past my bedtime. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I won't be watching it. So I'm hoping I'll be able to catch it on TV later. I got to avoid social media at all costs all the way around and see how it goes. But yeah, I definitely need to watch that. I had to go back and see the animals. All right. I don't see why not. And thank you for using the WWF. I am definitely not a WWE talker. It's WWF all day long. World Wildlife Foundation can go fuck their panda for all I care. I'm curious to see what kind of speeds I'm getting out of this thing, because it seems to be hitting pretty hard for 1/4 inch steel. Quite a bit of speed on there. Ah, that was a good miss. Hacksaw Jim Duncan. Yep, good old Hacksaw. The Wolfpack. Mr. Socko. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I miss the old days. It was great. Stone Cold, China Doll. Yep. Macho Man. Jimmy Snooker Fly Snooker. All the good days. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yeah, I forgot about him too. Yeah, he was another good one. He had a weird death though, didn't he? Didn't he die weird or something happened to him? Junkyard Dog and all the real OGs, you know. Big John Studd. What was that really big fat bald guy there? What the hell was his name? He had Andre the Giant, but there was another guy from that era. Fucking dude weighed like 400 pounds and he'd do cartwheels and shit. It wasn't Rikishi. But Rikishi was another good one. It wasn't Andre the Giant. I have to go back and check it. George the Animal Steel was great, man. He used to go and bite the turnbuckles and slam your face into it. Love that guy. That guy. There was also some weird ones. There was like that guy, the Missing Link. He had the crazy hair going on and spit green shit in your face. Oh, just caught that one. Barely touched it. Coco Beware. Bam Bam Bigelow, yeah. Good old Bam Bam. How's it going, Mr. Mo? Yeah, I love the Undertaker guy. The time of DX though was probably the best, when DX was there and you had Nation of Domination and The Rock was coming in there, flexing his pecs, talking shit with him and Farouk. me and my buddies, we used to get together every Monday night and get wild watching Raw. It was a good old time. Yeah, Junkyard Dog. Yeah, he was awesome. I think we got the Avro Ergo kind of tuned in now. We're feeling pretty good with it. A little high on that one. It's because I was talking shit. You see what happens? I got to remember that when I'm on a good run, just to shut my mouth and stop talking and just keep shooting. That's what I got to do. When I hit a good run, that's what I got to do. As soon as I say, oh man, look, we're at this now, I miss. See? One of those deals. That King Kong Bundy. Then that's the guy I was thinking of. Jeff Hardy was Jeff Hardy was crazy. How you doing, Randy? Razor Ramon is oozing machismo. Yeah. Oh, you remember? Yeah, they had Razor Ramon. They had Ravishing Rick Rude. Got cocky and paid the price. Yep. Always happens. Got to make sure you just keep shooting. Shut your mouth. Keep shooting. Focusing on it. It's actually kind of hard hitting as good as I can hit while I'm talking to you guys. I'm not really focusing on my shot and really doing it. But when I just stay quiet and focus in on only what I'm doing, it makes a big difference. In the accuracy, anyway, that's for sure. But I mean, if I just came out here and just said nothing and shot the whole 2 hours while I was out here, it would be boring as hell. But I mean, if we're being real, it's really the banter in the chat that really makes these lives what they are. It's the fun part about it. Ah, there we go. That's 7. I'll take 7 in a row. I got in trouble. I cut up my dad's long sleeves to make arm sleeves like him. Oh, shit. The Big Show. How do you forget about the Big Show, man? That was freaking crazy. Or the Ultimate Warrior. There's some epic dudes. Tell me, that guy wouldn't have passed the sniff test, man. That guy was on all the roids. On every single one of them, all the time. Absolutely wild what that guy would do. And I think it was only him and Hulk Hogan that were able to slam Andre the Giant. I think they're the only two that ever did it. And you had Cena. John Cena ended up slamming the Big Show, which was pretty wild. Fucking dude strong, man. You guys remember Yokozuna? He'd throw you into the corner and run over and just drop that fucking horrendous looking ass right in the guy's face. It was terrible. The Big Show. Mark, you finally punched a hole in that spinner. Let me, and I'll send you some fresh ones. Yeah, I'll let you know. But I think I might have got it today. I still hit a couple of spots, but there's one of them I saw it go right into the center and just made like a funny little noise. It was weird, but we'll see. But man, the only Yoko I know is the one who ruined the Beatles. She's equally as horrendous. I highly recommend you look up Yokozuna and Yoko Ono, and you'll see where the problems lie. Big maybe. Mabel. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about him. And there was that guy Tugboat too. It was a freaking absolute giant. I know I keep saying it over and over and over again, but I highly doubt anybody is going to find a more durable flipper than these. These are the best. The only damage I was able to really do on it is knock the metal chip out, but that's it. Everything else is, I mean, fucking hit after hit. We've hit it well over 100 times today. Well over in the, 2 hours we've been at it. Oh, there's a miss. Getting hungry, man. 16 to 10, 18 to 12, 8 millimeter. What did I miss here? I only shoot 9.5, but for heavier roll of 19 to 12, a thinner roll of 2012 or 22 to 12. The letter holds up and sounds great without it. Oh, it does. And you know the one that you sent me with the little red dot in the center, the little, I guess it's like a faux leather or whatever it is. I don't know what it is exactly, but that one sounds almost identical when you hit it. So I think it's good. I know there's no need for the metal chips. One of these weeks I gotta send scored some loonies and toonies to acquire some. Yeah, you can't go wrong, Yeet Master. Get yourself some of those, man. Like, no joke. You'll remember, Scott, when you sent me those. I think it's about a year. We're over a year now, right? We're over a year working into a year, in between a year and a half, I think. And I've been only shooting at that one target. Every time I come out here to practice, I'm shooting at that one target, the exact same one over and over and over again. I've hit it thousands of times. I'm in Scorpion Labs for some totally new ones too. Oh, cool. They'll last me 10 years. I can't hit anything. Eventually you will. But the good thing is that when you are hitting something, it's going to last anyway. So we're, I had, this is all the ammo I have left. And I had like a baseball attached to this thing before. We've shot a lot today. And that thing has taken almost all the hits. I mean, we've had a bunch of 10 in a row. We had a 17 in a row today. With the other one, man, it's gonna keep on going. It's gonna keep on going. This thing is a tough little flipper, man. If you're shooting 8 millimeter steel or 9 or quarter inch like I do, forget about it. That thing's lasting forever. If you're an absolute savage like Hawk and you're shooting 9.5 millimeter steel, well, they might not last that long, but they're still gonna last longer than everything else. That's the crazy thing. Out of all the flippers that I've tried, if we're talking plastics, Wasp by far the best. If we're talking leather ones, Scorgan's got my nod. And the good thing about the Wasp ones, the plastic ones, is even if you do shoot them and you break them, I usually leave the little ring on the top, the little loop that's left over. I leave that on the cord, and I shoot at that only, and it's pretty damn good, man. Oh, there's a miss. Fuck my R&D department. Doing the QC work. Yep, he is. He's tearing it up over there. I've been trying to do the QC work, but I can't seem to kill one. So, yeah, maybe I gotta throw some bigger ammo. Or start shooting long draw. I gotta empty out that catch box too. That catch box has got like 6,000 rounds in it right now. Sagging like an old pair of boobs. Right off that that fence. I'm gonna have to unload the weight. It's pretty crazy in there. Oh. I only shoot 245, 250 feet per second, but I'm persistent. Yeah, I guess with the 3/8 though, 3/8 is it's a heavy ammo. Hey, what's up, man? What frame you shooting today? I got two, Mr. Nice Guy. I've got or New York City guy. My bad. Got this guy here. This is the Avro Ergo. We've done pretty good so far. My runs on a 40 millimeter frame or flipper has been my highest so far with this one has been 8. We started off the first, I guess, hour and a half or so of this live shooting this one. This is my Avro. It's my Avro. And we had a nice run of 17 and a couple of 10s with this one. This is my best shooter though. But that's what we're shooting today. This one. This one here was made by me. This one here was made by Andrew over at Prime 4 Catapults. Oh, okay, sorry. Nice guy. New York City guy. But thank you, beautiful frame. Well, thank you, sir. My bad, I got your name all messed up. I didn't want to use the Canuck word. Sounds derogatory. Yeah. But do you prefer terms like snow Mexican or frostback? Is that better for you, bud? They call us all kinds of names. They call us all kinds of names up here. I think they're all derogatory. Oop, I accidentally just switched it up again. Didn't realize that. It's one of my favorites. I got you, man. Mark is a hab. If you want to be on his good side. Yeah. Yo, Chad, how's it going, bud? Long time no see, bud. How's everything going? Snow Mexican's one of my favorites. Yeah, there's so many good ones, man. I saw a thing on YouTube one time on a short, so the guy was talking about all the crazy names that people call Canadians. It was funny. I'd never heard frostback before, but the shoe fits, I guess. Let's go with it. Ah, shit. I dropped 2 in this live so far on Butterfingers. Yeah, I do. I just make them whenever I have them available, I just let people know, and we get the deal done, or I raffle them off on YouTube sometimes. Learning about the Canadian maple syrup mafia was interesting. Yeah, I bet it was. It's strong here in Quebec, boy. Let me tell you. There was a guy just recently caught. He was making maple syrup, and he was mixing corn syrup in it to cut the costs, so it still had the maple syrup flavor. So he can produce a little bit more. Maybe it was a shitty year, shitty season. I don't know, because a lot of it has to do with how the sides is pretty much the side is facing south. Will get light, and then it'll freeze at night, and get light and freeze at night, and it will get the sap flowing for a longer period. And this Crossard, like they call them in Quebec here, was mixing corn syrup into it and selling it as pure maple syrup. He got caught. Don't know what happened to him, but that bastard should burn in hell by putting that corn syrup crap in there. Yeah, a nice little run so far. I think that's 5 in a row. There's a syrup vault? No. Really? That'd be freaking cool if there was. It's kind of like all the diamonds. They just lock it up in there so they can raise the prices and screw us all out of maple syrup. is that what you're telling me? Keep the prices high. Just like the milk. I think that's 8 in a row. I think we've matched our last record with this one. Oh, 15. I'll take that. That was pretty good. Nice little run. Shh, can't talk about the vault. It's known as the Arnold Strategic Reserve. They use it to control prices of syrup. Of course they do. Man, they're dicks. We have gold, but we have liquid gold. Tell me about it. I gotta stop watching documentaries. I know, it'll make you crazy, man. Thanks, man. That's two. That's 2 today. I had pretty good. I had one at 15, one at 17. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I'm just trying to get to a point where I can beat my record, which was 22, but it's fucking hard, man. I keep on coming close, like hitting the 17, 18, the high teens, and I've hit the 20s a couple of times, but I haven't passed 22 yet. Yeah, it's been good today, though. We've had a couple of 10s, a 112, 115, 117. Yeah, I should probably check those out, man. It might be fun. Yeah, starting to run out of ammo, though. Starting to run out of ammo. Yeah, so Avro Ergo, hit up Andrew for one of these, man. Check them out. Prime 4 catapults. Very capable frame once you get her dialed in. Hits on a 40? Fuck, I don't know, man. I know Chris from Catapult Carnage hit a 30, like, I think it was 23 or 24 times in a row. He did that in a quick short, and it was like fucking rapid fire too, man. He's just like bang, 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 one after another. It was crazy. Check your notebook out. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt you having that. Horse is a lot of fun. Like I was saying earlier, I had one horse match, and it was against I might have done two. I think one horse match that I remember was against Coin Worker. We had a good battle. I was doing pretty good. I had him beat, and then I fell apart right at the end. And it was funny because I was hitting. We had a 30 and a 40 set up, and we were choosing what to shoot at. And I kept on hitting the 30. I never fucking missed it. And I kept missing the 40. Can you believe that shit? And I just fell apart at the end. And I was shooting. It was the first time I was ever shooting. I was shooting the what do you call the Headhunter from Hunter James. I just got the frame. Came out here. We were shooting that, and Coin was violating. Coin was violating his one of his frames with his weird pinky hold. It was rough, but he came back and he beat me, the fucker. Yeah, but you know what? Coin's a hell of a shot, and it was an honor to lose to him, but it was rough to hear the shit talking afterwards. But you know, it's all love from Coin. I got a pee now feeling after 3 in a row. Yeah, I still get that every now and then. Hawk beat me awarded him with $1. Nice. My best is 63 and then 49, no in between. Holy crap. You know what? You know who else is a fucking savage of a shooter is Andy Mund. I would not doubt that dude's got some kind of record. I've seen him shooting on some of these lives he's done, man. Holy crap. He's gotten crazy amounts of shots in a row on these things. Andy's a fucking hell of a shooter. 63 in a row, fuck, that's nuts. Even hitting 49 in a row, that's fucking wild. Can't imagine that. My 22 in a row pales in that, that's for sure. But I'm proud of it. Ugh. That was 3 misses in a row, by the way. Man, what time is it? I'm fucking hungry. 2:33. Holy shit. Where's the weekend going, boy? I was hoping to get the pup out to do some running in the yard today, but it's still freaking raining, man. It's rained all day. It started last night, late last night, and it's been raining ever since. Wild. It's good for the garden, though, to get a good soak up. Won't have to water for a couple of days. And I got my bucket down there just collecting rain. So, should be all right. Oh, man. These are long shooting sessions, though, when you get into that 2 hours of shooting in there. Yeah, we did need it. How was the fires out near you this year, Scorgan? we had warnings all over for to watch out for forest fires up here. No no campfires, all that shit, because we had a really long dry spell. And I've heard other places in Canada has been kind of rough. I don't know how it's been, but hopefully we don't have a bad year. I mean, we can't really. I mean, fucking everything is burnt for the last few years in a row anyway. It's been pretty bad, so I can't imagine there's much scrub still to burn. But I mean, as long as they keep spraying the forest with glyphosate, it's just going to keep happening that way. Not hearing about it a lot around here. I'm in the concrete jungle though. Oh yeah. Maybe the artists haven't been paid this year. Yeah, I know. They just did that. They just did that, you know, to start pushing that shit. But I don't know. We'll see. And we had arsonists caught here in Quebec about 5 years ago, and then again in Alberta and a few other places. It's fucking wild. When you think about what happened with Jasper Park, it's really, really sad they let that shit burn down. That was one of the most beautiful places on earth, I think. Oh, I fucking missed my last shot. That sucks. How about those slingshots? Yep. Yep. Anyway, speaking of the slingshots, guys, I think I'm all shot out now. I've lost all my ammo. We've done probably somewhere around 300 shots today. We've had the original Avro out here, and now we've had the Avro Ergo out here. Both of these fantastic frames. Keep your eyes open when these go live. You may be able to get your hands on one of them, and it's only me who makes these kind. These are from Andre over at Prime 4 Catapults. The only other guy that's licensed to make these things. He's my boy. So anyway, you guys take care. Stay safe. Get up, practice, be good to each other. Thanks a lot for popping in. I really enjoyed the live today. I had a lot of fun. Did some great shooting. And I'll see you again soon. Love you guys. Freaking awesome. Bye for now, boys.